I wasn't even out of my jacket when my dad said, "Didn't know they let dropouts in here." A few relatives laughed. I just nodded and took a seat at the back. Later, my sister's husband asked where I worked. I told him the company name. He paused, looked me over again, then said, "Wait, you're my CEO?" The room went dead silent. I hadn't been to a family gathering in 3 years. Work kept me busy, or that's what I told myself. The truth was simpler. I was tired of being the punchline. Growing up, I was the screw-up. My older sister Jennifer graduated summa cum laude, became a lawyer, married a corporate guy named Derek. My younger brother landed a stable government job. Then there was me, the one who dropped out of college sophomore year to chase some startup dream nobody believed in. My parents made sure I never forgot it. Every holiday, every phone call, every conversation somehow circled back to my failure. Your sister just made partner. Your brother got promoted again. What are you doing with your life? So when mom called about the family reunion, I almost declined. But something made me say yes. Maybe I was feeling masochistic. Maybe I just missed them despite everything. I walked into my parents' house on Saturday afternoon. The living room was packed with aunts, uncles, cousins I hadn't seen in years. I was still taking off my jacket when Dad's voice cut through the chatter. "Didn't know they let dropouts in here." A few relatives laughed. Uncle Tom, Cousin Brad, even my brother smirked into his beer. I felt that old familiar burn in my chest, but I just nodded and headed to the back of the room. Found a corner chair away from everyone. Jennifer was holding court near the fireplace, talking about her latest case. Derek stood beside her, looking polished in his button-down and slacks. He worked in corporate sales for some tech company, always name-dropping clients and deals. I sat there for an hour, invisible. People walked past without acknowledging me. When dinner was announced, I got in line last, took my plate to the corner. This was a mistake. I should have stayed home. Then Derek approached. He had that fake friendly smile people use when they're about to be condescending. "So, Marcus," he said, sitting down uninvited, "what are you up to these days? Still doing that computer thing?" "Yeah," I said quietly. "Still in tech. Good for you, man. It's never too late to get your career on track. Where are you working?" I hesitated. This was the moment I'd been dreading. Apex Innovations. Derek's smile froze. His face went pale. He set his fork down slowly. "Wait, Apex Innovations. The Apex?" I nodded. "What do you do there?" His voice had changed completely. "I'm the CEO." The fork clattered off his plate onto the floor. The sound echoed. Conversations nearby stopped. People turned to look. Derek stared at me like I'd just spoken in tongues. "You're Marcus Chen?" "The Marcus Chen? That's me." The room went dead silent. Everyone was looking now. Jennifer's mouth hung open. Dad had frozen with his wine glass halfway to his lips. Derek's face cycled through about 17 emotions. "You're my CEO. I've been working under you for 2 years. I've been in meetings with you. How did I not? I use my middle name professionally," I said calmly. "Marcus Yi Chen. Most people just call me Yi, and I don't usually mention the family connection." "Family connection?" Jennifer finally found her voice. "Derek. What's he talking about?" Derek turned to her, still looking shell-shocked. "He's the founder and CEO of my company. We're the 3rd fastest growing tech firm in the country. He's worth," he looked back at me. "The last Forbes estimate was 380 million. You could have heard a pin drop." Mom actually gasped. Dad's wine glass slipped from his fingers, red wine spreading across the carpet. Nobody moved to clean it. "That computer thing I was doing," I said, standing up. "We just secured a $200 million Series C funding round. We're expanding to 14 countries next quarter. Derek's actually one of our top performers. I've been meaning to tell him he's getting promoted to regional director. I have an early flight to Singapore tomorrow. Board meeting." "Marcus, wait." I turned. He looked smaller somehow. "I didn't know," he said quietly. "I know," I replied. That was kind of the point. I drove home in silence, phone already buzzing with texts I wouldn't read. Some victories taste sweet, others just taste like relief.